Hello, I'm Lady Nika. You can call me Nika, and today I'll be watching the second episode of the second season of Rings of Power called Where the Stars Are Strange. I'm reading and I'm reading it kind of wrong, but that's okay. Let's watch it first and I'll talk about it after. Oh, and we start where the ring will be forged. Nice. Not that nice anymore. These light systems are kind of awesome, but like, what about rainy days? You know, where the sun doesn't show up much. How does that work?
Brace yourself.
Is it Balrog? Was it? Or is something else? I'm scared for them now. I really like her. It's Disa? I don't know how to pronounce her name. I just heard it and I don't know how to pronounce it. The only thing with her is just she should have a mighty beard, shouldn't she? I remember Gimli, like, there is a lot of female dwarves. You just hard to recognize it because of the beard. And she has like a very thin one. She's missing a mighty beard. That's the only thing I'm a little upset about her. Everything else I just love it. They are such a nice couple. Cause dwarves, you know, you don't really consider them to be the most romantic. It's always like the warrior. So it's so cool to see that part of it. Like having a really nice relationship there. But I'm upset she doesn't have a very cool beard.
Celebrimbor. They did not tell me you had arrived.
Is it really him? Or is she dreaming?
I've had an unexpected visitor.
He's really there.
He has returned already.
It's a vision. Okay. That was...
It would be wiser to attack Adar from the
wow.
Galadriel.
Tell them about your vision. Tell them about the vision. Send someone to Celebrimbor. Come on! You didn't have the vision for nothing.
Take the eye of an eagle to see your thoughts have flown far afield. What troubles them?
Sauron may well have traveled to Mordor. But we cannot be certain that is where he remains.
Come on. At least send someone to check.
Some veiled evil closes in on Celebrimbor.
Thank you.
Sauron's plan is in motion. He knows my mind. And I know his. Which is why I must face him. Why
Yeah,
I alone
he
can
lied to
see
you
him.
for a very long time. You barely know him.
Halbrand was not.
Sauron.
I was not alone.
Elrond? I mean, not sure if they would trust him with that, but it would be cool. That's why he went there. to get the pity of.
He refuses to leave, my lord.
Well,
But
he
it's good,
refused all
the
details,
Callum
so I
Rimbo.
promised Lady Galadriel before she left that I would never treat with him again.
Good.
Messengers from Lindon should arrive with news any day.
Yeah. Well, at least he didn't give up. I think he's going eventually because of the way Sauron is doing things. But at least he didn't give up right away. I thought he might. Oh, this is the messenger. But who's... He gathered the help from the orcs? Or from who? Okay. So no message. These are the ones that were following the Gandalf, right? And who that is? From afar I thought it was Saruman, but I don't think he would, because he got corrupted during the Lord of the Rings. I don't think he would be that now, would he? We are assuming they are evil, but I mean, they did a lot of things that I wouldn't consider nice, you know? Burn food from the hobbits, and you know. And I don't think the wizards have like a groups. They are usually alone, aren't they? Just one of them? I like how the cape looks like a moth.
What
That was nice.
The White Wing.
The Eastar will surrender to me. Because if he doesn't, I will slaughter the halflings he calls friends.
Yeah, but that's how the other ones lost, because he protected the halflings. Not a good plan, dude.
It is a fine name. Nevertheless, it is not going to be mine.
I know.
Mithrandil.
Benegar.
That's the name, right?
But don't you see? No one can give you a name. It is yours already.
Yeah, well, your parents
It is who
give
you
you
are.
a name.
You'll hear it one day.
He has several names.
I'm sure of it.
I'm still assuming it's Gandalf.
You'll find out who you are.
What's the catch? You know?
My
It's
preference
faster,
would be
but...
to avoid the path in which we would run out of water the first day and die of heat the second.
He's afraid he'd lose control again.
You lose control because you don't have to practice. You have to practice to gain control. Right? No. They hidden already. That would have been way too fast. Halflings are super fast when it comes to hiding. Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
Nobody goes off trail. Nobody walks
Nobody
alone.
walks alone.
There are no places to hide though. It's very open. But sure. Let's try at least.
You needn't make this harder than it already is.
Funny. I keep saying the same thing to him.
Surely Durin knows I spoke in anger.
If that's an apology I hear, King, try saying it to my husband.
Why should it be me who apologizes? It was he who caused offense. I tell you, he is...
Stubborn as a root-bound parsnip.
Like father, like son.
The two of you have in common.
Lay a finger on me again. I'll bite it off at the knuckle.
Don't make promises you can't carry. They will never respect you again if you don't carry it.
I'm but a politician.
And as such, you have the High King's trust. He believes in your
Does he?
steadfastness.
A dog is steadfast.
I may be vulnerable to deception.
And why would he think that?
Stop it, Elrond.
You've defied the High King's orders before. Why not do so now?
You did also.
He's right.
You are wise to fear this power, Elrond. But do not let that fear blind you to the ways it can be used for good.
Yeah.
For it is not your enemy that bears these rings, but your most trusted friend.
And if they don't let it corrupt,
do not abandon them.
that's why that's why they did 3, you know, exactly because they needed to not let it corrupt. They knew that there was a possibility even before they did the rings. Just make sure that it is still being used to for the right purpose. Poppy?
You need to rest.
What did she saw?
There, yes, Snorri, I can see it! See what? Water.
Is it?
Someone who hasn't eaten in so long still weighs so much. Quick, sticks!
Who owns it though? A well in the middle of nowhere. Oh, that must belong to someone. The flag is the same that they were carrying, wasn't it? You two should have some water as well.
The crying said my eyes are too dry.
Yeah, I was going to say her mouth is not like super dry. Drink something, baby. Run?
We were just having a drink of water.
Run! The girls! Calm down. Hold on, hold on. Oh my god, no! My anxiety cannot... come on! What happened to them? I don't care about him!
Shall I bring him ashore?
No. Oh, bring him, like, as in give him. Okay, okay. Maybe that's okay. I thought bring him inside. Nope. He's so... No! What did they did there? Is it the makeup, the lighting? But it looks so off. Don't! Just give him something to get warmer, but don't go talk to him.
Galadriel, you have spoken with her?
And, oh, dude.
Then you know nothing of what's happened. Nothing of the rings.
No, no.
What of
Come
the
on.
rings?
Don't listen to him.
It's the oldest tale there is, isn't it?
Why?
True creators toil till their knuckles bleed. And then they come along, take whatever profits them most, and forget all about us. I applaud your patience.
He is
Where are you
smart.
going? There's no cause to stay where I'm not wanted.
We should have left a long time ago. Come on. She said you shouldn't trust him.
You see, I've never been able to hide anything from you.
Well,
Man, he's good. He is good. I mean, he is Sauron.
When Galadriel discovered the truth, she cast me out. And I dare not risk the same happening with you.
Is he going to say?
I take it then you're not a king.
No, not even, mortal.
Is he going to tell?
Sent to bring guidance to the ears of the wise.
Yeah. I thought if he said he was Sauron, he wasn't going to work.
Mordor's rise was but the beginning. At this very moment, all Middle-earth balances on the brink of the abyss.
He's going to
Soon,
claim to be a wizard?
Every realm will fall. Not just elves, but dwarves. And men. Halbrand!
Conjuring tricks. Something the wizards will never do, right? Yeah, that's not friendly. None of it is friendly. You can't... He took the form of an elf then.
You need not bow to me.
No, dude.
Your natural form.
A sharer of gifts.
Come on.
Annatar.
Anatar. I recognize the name, but I don't.
Of gifts.
Is that Gandalf? Is that his one of his names? Because I know he has many.
Elrond's task is not to join your company, but
Why
to
not?
lead it.
Oh. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Galadriel has a lot of ego also, so.
From Lord Celebrimbor. He wants the dwarves to come to Eregion.
Get the rings. Let's hope everything will end okay with Durin. Because since I mentioned in the last season that we only know that the line of Durin, it's okay, and he already has the kids, I'm more and more worried about him. So let's hope. But the dwarves get the rings, you know, so he's probably going to get one and be able to go back to Khazad-dûm, you know, so let's be hopeful there. And as far as I'm aware, the dwarves don't get corrupted. The men do, definitely. But because of the horsemen, I forgot their names now, but you know, they got really corrupted. But the dwarves, I don't think they do. I don't remember that bit. So yeah, a bit hopeful there. As of Galadriel, because we saw her there, she does have a lot of ego as well. That's one of the things about her that it gets a little bit annoying, because she thinks she deserves all of it and that she's the only one that is right, and that, you know, she's always, which I'm still in the concept that she's young and she will grow up eventually. And she's a lot better now than she was at last season. A lot. I'm not gonna say a lot, but she is thinking a little bit more now than she was there. But still very, you know, you wanted to check Celebrimbor and see if everything's alright. So does it matter that you're the leader? No, it doesn't. So just go there, see if everything's okay, and then go back. And it makes sense that Elrond is the leader there. The dwarves and Khazad-dûm, so I thought it might have been Balrog because we saw him like for a second, and I thought maybe he was going up or something. But no, he has nothing to do with that. For what I noticed, it's because of the mountain that it erupted, and it brought, and that's why that's what happened with the map in the beginning. I thought the map going dark was just like the planning of Sauron to corrupt everything, but no, I think it was like the devastation that the mountain did with the on the earth itself, and it reached Khazad-dûm. So yeah, so no Balrog so far. Will he ever show up? I'm not entirely sure, but they did show him there for a second. So why would they show him if he's not going to make an appearance? But then again, I don't think he shows up. Why would he? I don't know. Maybe because it's a long period of time between the where we are now and the Hobbit, and we know that dwarves are living very well in Khazad-dûm before Balrog shows up. But then again, Balrog may have destroyed and they rebuild it and then continue living it after that. But how would they defeat him in a way that he becomes dormant? I don't know. We'll have to see. But he didn't even show up, and I'm talking about him. Anyway, I thought it was him. It wasn't. It was the mountain. This time I remember to write a few things. As in Celebrimbor, and I wrote it Celebrimbor not corrupted. As in, I thought that the reason why the rings were giving that a corruption vibe, because they are attracted to the rings, to that power, and that's like dangerous. So I thought that Celebrimbor was already working with Sauron in a way, like not with Sauron, but he was already a bit corrupted. But he wasn't. He avoided talking to Halbrand. Just like he thought he was for a really good while, and I'm not gonna. I thought he was just going to fall because of his ego, because it's a very big one. But no, he was doing very well, and Sauron is very smart. He played his cards very well there. You know, he manipulated everything in there, and it's painful to watch because you know the truth, but he was very convincing. He was saying the right things. That like reveal with the fire and all of that, I didn't like that very much. Like, do you need it? The darkness in the fire to reveal that you are a good messenger? I don't think so. That is not like the entrance of a good person. Not I would not could like I can see a super villain getting out of the flames there. Not a nice one. So Celebrimbor should have thought a little bit about that, you know, because. But then again, he played. I'm not gonna hold it against Celebrimbor there, but it was a bit off. His face is a bit off sometimes, right? Sauron, there are some moments that is like eerie. It's very, you know, talking about oh my god, the halflings, what happened to them? Why did they had to end there? Like they spent a long time holding a on and my anxiety was in the go and nothing else. Now I'm distressed. But we'll see in the next episode. Yeah. I'm hoping they are okay. That was a terrible plan, by the way, by the humans. Like, yeah, your guys failed, but I'm going to do exactly the same thing they did, and I'm going to, for me, it's going to work, right? They failed when they attacked the halflings. So they plan to attack the halflings. It doesn't make any sense, but let's see how it goes. For a moment there, I thought that the guy, I don't think his name was ever mentioned, was Saruman, a young Saruman, with the black hair, but I don't think so. I think I mentioned as well that the wizards are usually alone. They don't have like a cult or a group or anything. They do walk with people now and then. Gandalf like to hang out with the hobbits and the dwarves, and he's friends with everyone, but they don't really form a group and live with them or something like that. So I'm not even considering anymore. I don't think that guy is a wizard or anything. And they were looking for Sauron. They went to Gandalf again. We can't be sure because his name is not said yet, but they go to him thinking he's Sauron. So while I thought it might have been Saruman, because I thought they were maybe they went to bring Gandalf to him to gather all of the wizards together or something like that. I was thinking in those things, but maybe the people he sent weren't really nice or something like that. But no, they weren't. They didn't went there to get Gandalf. They went there to get Sauron. So I'm completely out of my head. That was a stupid thought. So who is it? No idea. We'll have to see. I don't remember anything that is who it might have been. So we'll see. Please don't put it in the comments if you have watched it already or something. I want to discover while I'm watching. And another thing that I wrote that I was thinking while she was saying, he was saying, and she was listening, and I thought it was really cool that they did it, that they put it in the show, was the lines that Sauron was talking, like 3 rings for the elves, and all of it is exactly what Galadriel says in the beginning of Lord of the Rings. So I like that they did that. It's a really good thing to be there. It doesn't really mean much, but it's nice that it's there. Like a reminder of the movie, and it was really cool. I wasn't saying much, but it was really nice. But anyway, there's a lot happening, a lot left in the middle of things. So yeah, I'm gonna have to watch the next one. I hope you enjoyed this one. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you want to see more. Leave something in the comments about what you thought of this episode and what you enjoyed it, and maybe what you didn't. Do you agree with me that the dwarfs women should have like better beards? Because Gimli says like you get confused about who is a woman and who's a man because of the beards, but you don't get any confusion in there because the women have barely a beard and the men have like mighty beautiful ones. So that's my my thing with the dwarves, because I loved everything else. The outfits, the whole of Khazad-dûm. Dwarves are awesome, but that bit just it annoys me a little bit. Do you agree with that, or do you think they are okay like that? They do have a little bit of a beard, just not impressive one. But anyway, thank you for watching. Have a really great day.